Now, a man in County Durham whose life spiralled out of control as a result of problems with alcohol is now on the road to recovery with the help of a light exercise sport programme called Do Shine. Chris Smith is a former council worker, and he hit an all-time low when he opened the door to his home to find a police armed response unit. Well, I've been talking to this particular fella earlier this morning, and Chris here takes up his story.
Alcohol, I don't know why I started drinking the way I was drinking. There's all kinds of reasons. You can name a million ones: families, money, one thing and another. And it got to the stage where I was stopped for drink driving, went to court, lost my licence. But within the next couple of weeks, the council were coming to refurbish the property. And I remembered I had two shotguns in the attic. Well, obviously I didn't want the council to find them, so I rang my probation officer, and I'd had a drink, obviously. And she said, right, okay, and she kept me on the line. Next thing I knew, there were 3 armed police officers out the front, taking it to custody. Again, went to court, thought I was going there a custodial sentence. Got off with probation and a mandatory sentence to go to an alcohol rolling programme at Bishop Auckland, run by the Community Alcohol Service. And from there, I think, to coin the phrase, I saw the light, or my life turned, realised I couldn't go on like this. Went through the rolling programme, which was fantastic, with 2 people. When on the way out of that, coming out of that, there was nothing else. So they introduced me to self-help group in Durham, Durham Alcohol Self-Support Group, which was fantastic. And from there, we were introduced to Do Shine with Lynn from Durham University. You end up meeting people and friends and having a laugh.
I'm interested to find out, how this drink problem just sort of crept in, because you were a secret drinker, weren't you? You'd go out, you'd drink orange, then you'd come home and have a bottle of vodka. Yeah.
I've tried to fathom out why I did it and that type of thing, but there's no rhyme or reason. It was strange. I would go down the town, and instead of a bottle of orange and water, it would be half vodka and half orange. And it just got a hold of me in the end.
And so it crept up on you, and you believe
more
that...
or less.
And that is generally what happens to most people.
Well, I can't say that, because everybody is different. Something happens in their life or whatever. It's a strange... we talk about this with the different groups we have at Durham and Bishop Auckland, and there's no one significant reason why you turn to drink. It could be a multitude of things. It could be bereavement, as I say, money, or things like this.
Well, let's talk about this Do Shine then. This is a light exercise sports program, isn't it? So how does it work?
Well, it's a light exercise, and I think a lot of it as well is the exercise, the camaraderie, the friendship that you have as well. And it gets people out of the house instead of being a potato or whatever, and you're meeting people, and it's just good. It's not a heavy exercise.
But what is it, Chris? How does it work?
Well, it works because it's all free, run by the university, so you the telephone number and everything, and the email address, and you get in touch with them, and they set up different events in different areas.
And that could include bowling then, for example? Yeah,
it was bowling at King James, the curling at Maiden Castle, and the golf at Cochran Lodge at Lameside, and there's other sports in Crook, different places, different venues. So it just works. It works fantastic.
So who do you think it could work for then?
Well, anybody that, how can I say, that doesn't want a full contact sport, a heavy exercise sport, needs to get out and meet people, needs the light exercise. I mean, I didn't realise golf, because I'd never played golf. I didn't realise golf was so, how can I say, strenuous is maybe the wrong word. You're walking around 18 holes or 9 holes or whatever, and it's just good light exercise. You're out in the fresh air. You're not cooped up in a house or anywhere like that. It's very, very good.
And what I don't quite understand, Chris, is why this is called Do Shine. Because I could just choose to do a bit of bowling and then choose to do a bit of golf. So how does it necessarily fit together as a program called Do Shine?
Well, you are instructed by professionals. The golf is by a professional golfer. So you're instructed that, which to do it yourself, if you're on a low income or anything like that, or on benefits, you couldn't afford to do it. The same as the bowling. The people at the bowling and help us give their expertise to us, show us the bias from the balls and things like that. So you're taught what to do. You don't just go there and expect to know what to do, because I'd never played golf in my life. I'd never bowled in my life. So you're actually taught by professionals.
So former council worker Chris Smith been very open with me earlier this morning, and he says that this thing called Do Shine, it's a programme of light, exercise and sport. Could be of help to lots of other people as well, so look out for Do Shine. Now, still to come in the next hour of the show, lots and lots of calls coming in about reoffending. That's the big news story with us this morning, how we can cut down on the number of people going in and out of jail.